What a return to the UFC it was for Daniel Pineda on Saturday night. He finishes Herbert Burns in the second round via TKO nearly 6.5 years after his last octagon appearance, and he gets some extra moolah in his bank account to boot. Daniel, congratulations, man. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing a lot better now with that 50,000 extra.
There you go. Are you back home or are you still in Vegas? Because I know Ike's got a fight coming up, so I didn't know if you were staying out there or not.
No. I'm at home right now. Had to
Okay.
come see my baby girl, so yeah, I'm at home right now.
You just had a baby girl?
Yeah. 2 months.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
First one?
Yeah, first one.
Man, so you're living the dad life right now. Has it
Yep.
changed you at all? Do you feel different?
I just a lot less sleep.
Not a sleeper.
No, no. Baby girl stays up.
Oh, there you go. I watched a lot of Cheers, that old TV show from the 80s when my son was born, because he didn't sleep either. So I caught up on a lot of Cheers during the early days. So you'll get used to it. Hopefully she becomes a sleeper quicker than my kid did. But let's talk about you, man. What a story this is. We found out in June, I believe, that you had re-signed with the UFC all these years later. How did that come to be before we get into your illustrious return on Saturday?
Repeat that again? You were like freezing up.
Oh, okay. So we found out in June that you had re-signed with the company.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that all come to be before we talk about the actual fight?
Oh, yeah, my manager hit me up, and we were going to take I think it was like a 3-day notice fight. And I said, yeah, I'm down. I'm down to fight. 3-day notice. Screw it. Why not, right? I was like, we just got to do a little catch weight. And we went over there. Commission didn't allow it. I guess it was too late, like 3 days. I had to get all my medicals. So it didn't happen. But I guess Shelby's like, man, you have to, I want to say the boss to do it. So we're going to sign you again. I was like, cool. So, yeah, that's how I got signed, man. I took a fight in a three-day notice, and didn't happen, but I got signed, so that was good.
Who were you supposed to fight?
Oh, my God. He's very tall. I don't know his name. I forgot his name, but I know he was very tall, and he was undefeated. He's like a boxer, kind of, I think. I mean, it's supposed to be a good fight, and 3-day notice, I was like, oh, shoot. That would have been hard one, man. I would have been really out of shape. I wasn't in good shape in this one. Imagine another one, I would have been done.
Well, this obviously worked out better for you. It's been an interesting year and a half for you, because I guess to say that it's been a roller coaster ride would be kind of an understatement. Between the PFL run, your opponent missing weight for your first fight in July with them, you get into the playoffs, you got 2 wins in one night to get to the finals against Lance Palmer, and then the positive drug test happens, the fine, the suspension, and all that other stuff that went on. After all this, you end up back in the UFC. Like, what have these last 14, 15 months been like for you?
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I mean, it just, everything happens for a reason, and I'm here. Now I'm in the UFC, and I feel a lot better. I'm happy. Just keep going and keep climbing that ladder.
You're seeing a lot of some of your teammates, some of the guys you work with getting signed, like Ike Villanueva getting signed. I don't think I could have been happier for another guy like on the regional scene getting signed to the UFC, because I know how hard Ike's worked over the years on the regional scene, fighting for Fury FC and winning titles. And, with his age, he didn't think his opportunity would ever come. So when I found out that he got the call, I was like, holy cow, like that is amazing. You being a guy that's been with him for so long, he talks so glowingly about you every time I speak with him. What was that like for you to find out that Ike finally got over that hump and got that call?
Man, I was so happy for him, man. I literally, I mean, I've never told him, but like all I wish was like, man, I wish that he gets a chance to experience, the UFC, to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because all these little shows over here, they're cool and everything, but man, you don't make enough money to support your family, and he's gone through a lot, he's an OG, man. He's fought a lot, so I really wanted him to make it. Now that he made it, man, I'm happy, he just needs to work hard and try to stay in it, and that's why he's out there in Couture, working hard in Vegas. He quit his job, and he's all into it, like he's gonna win this weekend, man. So it should be good. I'm happy and I'm proud of him. That he made his moves. And went to Couture to go train. Find some bigger people.
Wait a minute. He quit his job? I didn't think he would ever quit that job.
I'm not gonna say quit. He took some time off. I guess he took some time off while he tries to freaking get this fight. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to say he quit. I don't know how that works. I think they gave him some time off.
All right. Okay.
Full time. Yeah.
So a hiatus, not a quitting.
Yeah, he didn't quit, but he's taking some time off.
All right, fair enough. I was like, wow. I was like, he said such a glowing thing. He said he would never quit that job, so that was crazy. But good on him. I know he's had some changes, some shuffle ups with this fight, but glad to see he's getting back in there on Saturday. But your fight with Herbert Burns, this thing came together very quickly. It seemed. When did you find out that this is a thing?
2 weeks before the fight, man. They hit me up and they're like, hey, would you take this fight? I'm like, yeah, I'll take the fight in a heartbeat. I'll fight anybody. You just tell me. And yeah, I mean, like when they ask me to fight, I'm gonna say yes. I mean, as long as, especially because I was just signed and it was my first fight back. I can't say no. So yeah, man, I'll fight anybody. And as soon as they told me to fight him, I said yes. I trained for 1 week. And then I took off to Vegas and, 2-week notice.
And you had to cut a ridiculous amount of weight to get to the limit, right?
27 pounds.
Damn. How much did that suck, man? Because like most of us, we can't possibly understand how rough that can be, cutting all that weight in such a short amount of time. What was that like, having to cut all that weight as you're getting ready for this return to the UFC that you've been hoping for all these years?
Man, it sucks, man. It takes a big toll on your cardio. Like cutting all this weight, it just, your cardio, it just drains you, man. It drains your cardio. Like I'm already not in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Like my cardio wasn't all that because it's only 2 weeks. And then when you have to cut 27 pounds, you're just like, shit, I really got to, and I wish they would have told me, their camp would have told me, hey, let's do a catch weight at 150. Those 5 pounds count a lot, man. I mean, they count a lot. If they would have told me, do catch weight at 150, I would have been like, nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you're cutting 26, 27 pounds, you make it, and then you find out that Herbert missed by 3.5 pounds. Yeah, it's cool. You get some extra money in your pocket, but were you a little pissed on Friday?
Yeah. Oh, no, I was kind of mad, but because like I said, screw his money, like let me know so I don't have to make weight. You know what I'm saying? Those 5 pounds, man, every fighter tell you those last 5 pounds are the ones that hurt the most. Man, they hurt. And I mean, I guess he knows because he freaking didn't make weight, but they hurt, man. They suck.
Were you paying attention to like the chatter and the odds heading into the fight and how people were viewing the matchup? Because, Herbert had been on a roll. He had 5 straight finishes. The last 4 are in the first round. You were a pretty sizable underdog heading into the fight. Do you pay attention to that stuff at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time. No, I do. I sneak a peek, but I knew it because a lot of my peoples were like, "Oh man, we're betting this much on you." And put some pressure on me, bastard. A lot of people were putting a lot of. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, when everybody tells you how much money they're putting on you, And I'm happy. I like to be the underdog, man. I like to prove people wrong. I was the underdog in PFL. I was +7 something.
Yeah.
Whenever Herbert Burns, when I started with Herbert Burns, I was +4 something. I wish I would have stayed at 4 something, made more money.
What was you don't have to tell me who it was, but what was the most amount of money that you won somebody on Saturday night? Did you get a number at all?
100,000.
What? Someone won $100,000 on you?
Yeah.
Somebody that you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Another guy won 84,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Vegas hates us.
So you're talking about like you finding out that people are putting money on you. Did you know that these like massive bets were put in on you, or did you find out afterwards?
No, I knew about it.
Oh my God.
I was like, hey, at least buy me a freaking 10%. I'll take 10%, whatever y'all made.
Yeah, they better buy you a car or something after.
They're all take me out to eat, man. I'm gonna get fat. Buy me something.
Well, it better be a fancy place. $185,000 you won these people.
Yeah, man, that's the two biggest ones. I know one was 100,000, one was like 84,000, and then other people were like 10,000, 16,000, 20,000. But it's crazy.
So over under $250,000 that you won for people. Are we over
Oh,
that number or under?
a lot more. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
it's
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I was such an underdog, man. And like the people that I train with, they know, that there's no quit in me, man. You're gonna have to knock me out or put me to sleep to stop me. I don't just stop. So anytime that I'm in a fight, no matter what, we're gonna keep on fighting. We're gonna see who has more heart.
Man, so those people who liked you before the fight, they're loving you now, sitting there wiping the sweat beams with their $100 bills that they just got from the betting window, thanks to you. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, they were nervous too whenever Herbert took my back. They're like, oh shit.
I will tell you this: my little brother is not a huge MMA fan, but when these big pay-per-views come on, I would say he's more of like a gambler with these fights than anything. But he told me, he said, he goes, I took Pineda and I took the under, whatever I think the over under was like 2.5 rounds or something, or a round and a half. But you finished him like just under or it was something, whatever the over under was, he took that and he bet it hard, and you finished him like right at the number. So you picked up some good money for him too. So my little brother thanks you as well. But the first round made him and everybody else who bet on you very, very confident, because you set the table for what was to come. You took him down. You were on top of him, landing the big shots. You beat him up throughout that entire first round. Your confidence back at the stool must have been sky high after those first 5 minutes, were they not?
Oh man, you know what? I was, because he had so much hype behind him, man. I was like, man, is he really that good in jiu-jitsu? Like, fuck, am I gonna get caught right off the bat? So it's nerve-wracking, man, like hearing all these people, how good he is, all he does is jiu-jitsu. His brother saying that he's better than him. And as soon as I felt him, I was like, man, I can handle this guy, Like, I don't do a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments, but I do a lot of ground and pound, you know what I'm saying? Like jiu-jitsu, I'm a black belt myself, and I have a lot of confidence in myself, I've trained with Macaco a long time, and Renan Chavez, and Classy. I've been with Jeff Mancini. I've been with so many black belts. I've trained with a lot of black belts, So I felt confidence in myself, So I felt good.
The second round, he comes out firing. He lands that pretty strong right hand. He takes you down, takes your back like you talked about. He's trying to get submission. There it is. You're able to overcome it all, and that led to that crucifix, and you dropping those elbows, and that thing was a wrap. What did that feel like, man? Just he takes your back. Not many people have survived that, and then you turn it over and you finish the fight the way that you did. What did that feel like, man? Man,
it felt good. It felt like, like those 2 weeks were so long. It felt so long, Your first fight back, you're such an underdog. Everybody thinks you're gonna get demolished. All these people talking shit. I love to prove people wrong, I love it. That's and the hype train that they had. It's just derailed.
The eye was gnarly, and it's still pretty gnarly right now. How concerned were you with the eye, like in that moment? You're probably not thinking about it too much because you're trying to finish the fight, but did you think it was as nasty looking as it was probably when you saw yourself on the monitor?
No, I couldn't see. Off the first knee in the first round, when I threw the overhand right, he popped me. I guess the knee hit me right in my eyeball or something, but like I was blinded. So in the second round, he just made it even worse. Like when he caught me with that right hand, he just made it even worse. But no, I was blinded the whole fight from my left eye. Yeah, I couldn't see. So,
it's funny because the talk on Twitter after the fight was, one, what a performance. Glad he's back. He looked fantastic. And then the other part of it was screenshotting a photo of the eye as you're talking to Joe Rogan. And they're like, holy crap. Like, what if this fight had gone to the end of the round and he went back to the stool and the referee took a look at the eye and they brought a doctor in? They might have stopped the fight. Like, do you think about that at all?
Yes. It happened with me with Georgie.
Right.
Like the cut was up here, and this time it's literally under my, it's right over my eye. So no, that was nerve-wracking. That's why literally when I was elbowing him. I was like, oh, come on, stop the fight. Stop the fight. I don't want, if I lose another fight to a freaking cut, I'll flip. I don't know. I'll kill myself. Yeah.
But it worked out. And then you got 50 G's. How did that, like, how did you react? How did you find out that you got the 50 G's? Did you find out on social media, or did your manager call you and give you the good news?
I was with my manager at the time.
You were at the house?
Oh, yeah. We were at his house, and he told me, and we started going crazy.
Man, what a night for you.
That's the way to finish a fight.
Yeah.
Finish a night. That's the way to finish a night. Find out you made the 50 G's extra, you know?
Do it on the main card of a pay-per-view right before the biggest heavyweight title fight of all time in the UFC.
Yeah.
A+.
Yeah. And, you know, and a guy that was talked about so much, you know, to beat that guy is even better.
Absolutely.
So, hey, man, it was a good night.
So you know how this sport is, Daniel. You've been around it long enough. We don't let you savor the flavor of these wins for too long. Everybody wants to know, you know, what's next and things like that. And obviously you got some healing up to do and some things to take care of before we can talk about your next fight. But eyeballing it right now, looking at the calendar, when would you like to get back in there? You want to try to get back in there before the end of the year? Or do you think you can get back in there relatively soon? How are you kind of looking at it right now?
Take one more fight. I'm going to take one more fight before the end of the year. I want to fight one more time. I'm going to let this eye heal. I'm going to get a good camp going, and we're going to talk to Shelby, see what he's got going on, see what kind of fight I can get. You know, I want to climb the ladder, so let's see what they got.
Herbert was in a pretty good spot. So you know how it is with these rankings, or, you know, that you just jump and take that guy's spot. Is there anybody that sticks out to you? Because I have a suggestion if you don't have anybody.
Let me know who you think. All right. Like whoever.
Okay, so I'm a co-host of like this matchmaking podcast we do for MMAfighting.com. So I suggested, because this guy had a big win a couple of weeks before yours, you versus Gavin Tucker. I think that would be a lot of fun. He's on a nice little run right now.
Gavin Tucker. I would have to look him up. I don't know who he is.
He just finished Justin James like 2 weeks ago.
Man, I'm not good with names at all. I get hit a lot.
He's from Canada. He's got a lot of tattoos.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to look him up, man. See what's up. See what's up with that. You know,
Be a fun fight.
Yeah. I mean, any fight. You know, anybody in the UFC would be a good fight, man. Everybody's good. You know, there's no bums there. You know, they're all good. It's not an easy fight there.
Yeah, and the problem is for all your gambling enthusiasts in your life is you're not going to be as big of an underdog this time around. So they can still win some money. They're just not going to be able to win as much.
Right. Well, Vegas did it twice already, man. They messed up such an underdog. You know, hopefully they'll learn. I don't know how that works. I don't know who does it. Is it the casinos that do it, or is it just the people?
I think it's like a combination of the two.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I don't got no clue either. I want to know if I can punch one of them.
Yeah, but it paid off for everybody in your life, so maybe they should just keep throwing those odds like that.
Yeah, man, keep on making me the underdog, man. Like that can keep on proving people wrong. That's it. I love proving people wrong.
Favorite memory about this trip? I mean, obviously it was 6.5 years to get back. We're in the middle of a freaking pandemic, so it's not the glamorous fight week that one would expect when they return to the UFC, but it is what it is. What, outside of the win and the fight and the bonus and all that stuff, like what are you going to take away from that trip back?
The finish.
The finish?
27 finishes. I still don't have a decision. And I'm going to keep it going. I think they need to give me a bonus for every finish I get. Hey, Black Bees be getting bonuses for every knockout, right? Give me a bonus for every finish. I don't have no decisions. You want to see finishes? I'll go finish people.
He was on the broadcast a bunch of times with his tweets shouting you out. Did you talk to him since the fight?
I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm going to go whoop his ass pretty soon.
I'm
going to go fight his ass.
He's looking good, man. Look at how he's all lean and mean.
He's killing it, man. He got good, training. He's getting good training, man. He looks good. He's killing people with that power. Derek got so much power. It's crazy. I'm telling you. I used to take his back, and he'll just grab my arm and just be like, no. And I'm like, God, what strong are you? People can't just do that to me. And he just grabs my arm and takes it all. I'm like, God, bless. Yeah, that's one strong son of a gun right there.
He's rolling right now. He says he wants to drop like 15, 20 more pounds. He's going to look like a totally different person.
Yeah, man, he's a very athletic person, man, and and it's hard to submit, and I know that, because I've rolled with him. Me and Makako, and Makako's a high level black belt. Me and Makako roll with him, we jump him, like Makako will go, I will go, and man, it's hard to submit him. I mean, we start off in his back, and he's like freaking hard to submit. That's why, it scares me every time he's down there, man. Whenever they take him down, but then he's like, it's time to get up, and he just gets up. He's just like, yeah, how's he just getting up? Crazy.
Yeah, he's such a monster, and you're a monster yourself. That was an incredible win on Saturday night. Incredible story. Congratulations on everything, the win, the bonus. You get an extra 20% to boot. So couldn't have gone any better for you. Wish, the eye aside, it was a pretty fantastic return to the octagon for you. Congratulations. Definitely looking forward to seeing what's next for you, and all the best. Enjoy the win and heal up, man. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, brother. Them Houston boys, man. We're killing it.
There you go. See you later, man.